with the project. This means that part was just phase 1. So they are starting a new phase. And people are asking, is this wise for the federal government to say they are continuing with a project after losing almost 4 trillion naira? Is this a wise decision? Jude?
You see, the issue is that when you have people without roadmap, this is what you see. This is always the outcome. Imagine the whooping song pumped into such. And we are hearing that it failed. It failed is not even the issue. They want to continue. Whereas we've not even seen the results of the previous one. Do you understand? We've not seen it. What we see is still epileptic power supply. Even the epileptic power supply has another epileptic power supply. It has grandchildren. The epileptic power supply now has grandchildren. And so it's a total failure. Everything boils down to failure on leadership that can be attributed to leadership. When you have governments in place that don't, consult before they act, before they delve into implementation of policies, you see all of this. So they should better think wise. If it failed, they should look at what are the factors that led to its failures.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
What led to that? And then how do we address it? Who should we hold accountable?
The issue of accountability.
Yes, accountability matters a lot. It matters a lot. You cannot just pop such
huge
amount.
Money. Yes, I totally agree with you on that.
It was a total
Rather
failure.
than continuing, there should be a review to see what didn't make it go well. All right, now let's move over to, before I move over to the next newspaper, there are other headlines on the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Okay, I'll just take one of them. This one says, Peterside condemns El-Rufai's continued detention. Serap sues federal government over phone tapping rules. Serap sues federal government over phone tapping rules. There are other headlines on the Vanguard this morning, so do well to grab a copy for yourself. Okay, very quickly, let's check out our second paper for today, which is the Guardian newspaper. From the top, walk the talk on security emergency. Indume tells Tinubu. PDP governors preach peace ahead of Apex Court's verdict on party leadership. Women stakeholders happen on empowerment, inclusion on International Day. And the screaming headline on the Guardian newspaper says shareholders may forfeit dividends as CBN penalizes insider abuse. Shareholders may forfeit dividends as CBN penalizes insider abuse. The riders there says operators to consider facilities as bad loans, make 100% provision. Banks to call back billions of outstanding debts. Small businesses, small banks may require additional capital. Small banks may require additional capital. Still on the Guardian newspaper, 2027 polls will be Nigerians against bad leadership. Who is making that statement? That is coming from Peter Obi. He's saying 2027 polls will be Nigerians against bad leadership. International Women's Day. NHRC raises alarm over early marriages. NHRC raises alarm over early marriages. Still on the Guardian, petrol price may hit 1,400 naira per litre as Dangote refinery loading stalls. Petrol price may hit 1,400 naira per litre as Dangote offloading stalls. So let's talk about that story. Currently now, in many parts of Nigeria, petrol is selling as far as 1,200. I even heard over the radio where someone was complaining that in one of the fuel stations in Benin that he went there. The previous day he had bought petrol for 1,000 naira, and when going back the next day it had been increased to 1,100 naira. So he was complaining. And according to reports, this price is going to increase to 1,400 naira this week. And this is bordering on the fact that marketers are complaining that currently Dangote has stopped offloading petrol. Why? Because they want to review their fuel prices. That's not all. Crude oil price has also increased to $100 per barrel in the international markets. And Nigerians are, where do we go from here? How do we handle this? What's the federal government's role in helping to cushion this effect on Nigerians? What do you think? What do you think the federal government can do? Jude?
Of course, there is actually need for the government to weigh in. We understand the fact that several factors contribute to this. One of them is the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East. Also, and then we take a look at internal issues as well. You know.
By internal, you mean what?
Yes, internal economic crisis also contributes. But overall, there is need for the government to weigh in because the common man is at the receiving end of this. Yes, there is need for stakeholders to put hands on deck and say that it is resolved, because you cannot just leave the common man as leave them in pains, bear the burden of all of this. So the governments actually need to put hands on deck and interface with stakeholders.
Interesting. Yes, the government actually needs to put hands on deck. Now, let's still take a look at this other story from The Guardian. NHRC saying that there is a rise in early marriages. 2026. Should issues like this still be coming up?
It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate because when you see early marriages, it affects human rights, education, and several other disadvantages.
Yeah.
So,
especially for the women.
Yes, it's alarming that at this age we are still having issues of early marriage. That should be a thing of the past.
Exactly.
We shouldn't be talking about that at this age, technological age. We are in an advanced age.
So
we are not in olden days.
Do you think parents need more education?
Of course,
as regards this.
Of course, yes. There is need to really enlighten parents, reawaken their consciousness to the need that, look, this is wrong. This is not what we should be embracing at this age.
All right.
We've gone beyond that.
Indeed, we have gone beyond that. All right, thank you so much, Jude. There are still other headlines on the Guardian newspaper this morning, so do well to grab a copy for yourself and read up. Let's move on to our third paper this morning, talking about the Nigerian Tribune. I'll start with the screaming headline there. Political parties differ as IPAC's threat to boycott 2027 elections. The writers there, it is desirable, says NNPP. It is too early, but not for close, says ADC. Our focus is how to put our house in order, says Labour Party. We are against undemocratic schemes of APC-controlled National Assembly, says SDP. We will encourage them to boycott. That is coming from the APC. Lawyers, CSOs weigh in. Still on the Nigerian Tribune, editors inaugurate committee on research, training, publications. Benin City wins $1 million Global Innovation Prize in Bloomberg Majors Challenge. Hope rises for PDP as Olawapeju shuttle diplomacy yields breakthrough. And in the health part, says daily soft drink, regardless of sugar content, may harm body immunity and gut health. That is researchers speaking there. Okay, Jude, let's quickly take a look at this screaming headline. Political parties differing on IPAC's threat to boycott the 2027 elections. Some are for it, some are against it. What do you think?
For me, when you say you want to boycott elections, it's not something that should be encouraged at all, because its implications, it will affect democracy. It has debilitating effects on democracy. So it's not something that should be encouraged. However, there is need for stakeholders political parties, the electoral umpire, even the governments, to put hands on deck and take a look at issues that are leading to grievances. Why is IPAC saying that they want to boycott the elections? We should take a look at them and holistically resolve them.
Okay.
There shouldn't be grievances.
All right.
We should settle them, and we lay to rest issues of people, organizations advocating to boycott elections.
All right, thank you so much,
encouraging.
Jude. Thank you so much. Issues should be resolved. Okay, now for our final paper this morning. Yes, the weekend was for matches, so it is imperative that we take a look at the sports segment of the newspaper review. Yes, let's look at our complete sports newspaper. Osimhen nets 55th gala goal, ends Bakista's unbeaten run. Ajayi returns to action since AFCON 2025. Hull City lost to Millwall. Okoye conceded 25th Serie A goal of season as Udinese hold Atalanta in Italy. Other headlines still on the complete sports. Osimhen force of nature. Lookman hard to mark, says Milan defender Fikayo Tomori. Osimhen force of nature, Lookman hard to mark, says Milan defender Fikayo Tomori. And finally, from Complete Sports this morning, talking about the FA Cup. Arsenal, Chelsea survive scars. Gunners, quadruple dream, closer than ever. Garnacho, Eze fire London Giants into quarterfinals. Resenio, Chelsea lucky to win Wrexham FA Cup tie. Okay, so I'd like to get your word on this FA Cup. Quickly, Jude. How do you see Gunners' performance this season?
Should we say it was quite impressive? Well, they tried their best. And we just hope that they improve. Because football that you see, it's something that you have to be tactical. If you are not tactical, your opponents will win.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
So they have to be tactical in their play.
In their approach.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Jude, for your take on the topics, the issues of today. So viewers out there would like to hear your take on any of the issues that we addressed, and you can also grab one of the papers and read for yourself. And that's how we call it a wrap on our newspaper review segment for today. Coming up next is our discussion segment. Don't go anywhere.
From the ancient glory of the Great Benin Kingdom to the vibrant culture that defines the Edo people today.
BOS TV proudly presents The Pride of Edo,
A captivating cultural and lifestyle documentary series celebrating the history, traditions, food, music, and achievements of great Edo people across the world.
journey with us through royal traditions, colorful festivals, breathtaking tourist destinations, and inspiring stories of Edo sons and daughters making global impacts.
Each week brings powerful documentaries, studio conversation, youth spotlights, and moments that celebrate the true spirit of Edo heritage. Don't miss The Pride of Edo, premiering March 30th, 2026, exclusively on VOS TV.
Celebrate the culture, honor the legacy, experience the pride of Edo. Only on VOS TV.
Are you planning an event, launching a brand, or looking for powerful media visibility? Welcome to VOS TV. VOS Global Media Limited, your trusted media powerhouse in Benin City. Located at number 82, First Isekulu Road, we deliver top-class event coverage, live streaming, studio and outdoor photography, and professional videography that tells your story with clarity and creativity. Need sharp editing, catchy jingles, full program production? We've got you covered. From talk shows to entertainment, general news, advert placement, and even social media management, VOS TV gives your brand the spotlight it deserves. clear visuals, professional sound, creative excellence. Call us today on 080-2254-7837 or 090-3710-3329. VOS TV, amplifying your voice to the world. From the ancient glory of the Great Benin Kingdom to the vibrant culture that defines the Edo people today,
BOS TV proudly presents The Pride of Edo,
a captivating cultural and lifestyle documentary series celebrating the history, traditions, food, music, and achievements of great Edo people across the world.
journey with us through royal traditions, colorful festivals, breathtaking tourist destinations, and inspiring stories of Edo sons and daughters making global impacts.
Each week brings powerful documentaries, studio conversation, youth spotlights, and moments that celebrate the true spirit of Edo heritage. Don't miss The Pride of Edo, premiering March 30th, 2026, exclusively on VOS TV. Celebrate the culture, honor the legacy, experience the pride of Edo.
Only on VOS TV.
All right, thank you for still being there with us on the program, and welcome to the discussion segment. A recent international interview involving presidential spokesman Daniel Baah on the program Head to Head on Al Jazeera sparked a recent debate across the nation. In the interview, Daniel Baah made several debunking of earlier statements he made during the 2023 presidential election. The issue here is that Baah was the spokesman to the PDP candidates during the presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, and then he made several allegations against the sitting president at the moment, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, accusing him of several corruption cases and ineptitude, not capable to govern, according to him. So, when Daniel Baah appeared on the program, something happened. You want to know. He debunked all of these issues. The issue is that him debunking is not the issue we are talking at the moment. When politicians switch side, when they cross carpets, is it accountability or political convenience? That's what we'll be taking a look at on the program this morning with Comrade Roy